And I'm also a little confused about the... Because it looks... I can actually... You know what? I can look this up. Because I think this gear drops somewhere else.
Celestia is missing. The floor of the chancel
Let
is
me look...
covered with pieces
Guys,
of
do you know why I was
shark
fighting?
fin
Who was that
and
giant
broken
shark?
teeth.
Because when I'm looking... Guys, when I'm looking at the gear... When I'm comparing the rings, the Bygone versus the Ant-Elastic gear, the Bygone ring has less damage when it comes to... Oh, not me having strongs in my deck. Oops. It does less damage when it comes to the ring, but it seems for the Athame... Let me just look up Bygone on the wiki and see if they already have the gear listed. Band... Oh, yeah, they do. They have the Band of Bygone. They have the Jerkin of Bygone Age. Okay, so it turns out, guys, it's not as obvious as I'd hope. You know what? I don't know if this is gonna one-shot, but what the heck? I need to look at this exact name. What is this called? This is called the Bygone Fire Band. Oh, you know what? Oh, on, guys, let me look at this Reddit post. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just invested in this new gear. Because I think it's really exciting that Wizard 101 released new gear. A Wizard 101 literally always has the same gear every single time. And so it's just like the fact that you would have to get Celestia, and I've literally been complaining about this earlier. Like, I think that the world should have more progressive gear, and so I think it's so exciting that they do. Still did enough damage, thank you very much. I hope my crit rate's a lot better. Or at least I hope my crit rate's a lot better. And then obviously we have the Duko like Celestias, which is it's a little interesting. I will say that the Celestia set is so hot garbage, but then releasing the Bygone set, which is objectively better. It's a little confusing why we would be doing that, but I guess, you know what the heck, sure. Now, do I want to farm the Trial of Spheres? No, because the Trial of Spheres is not fast. And Waterworks gear is definitely faster to get. And it's like, if I'm going to replace it either way, obviously I would hope I get something from the Trial Sphere, because if I can get one drop, that would be great.
If you understand the mechanism that controls the door, you must...
Okay, now we have to use the 6 sun stands? Oh, and then we're going to have to fight a minion here. But this is not the Trial of Spheres. I'm like 98% sure, right? No, this is the sun all... Okay, good. Did I really not use that sun stand? I did. Hello? I didn't use this one. Oh my god, guys, let's use them all. Of course, Shadow Spooky. You can, guys. I am a medium open book. Anything about streaming infinitely open. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada bam. Thank you very much. 6 out of 6. That's what I thought. Okay. And some steel protectors. Really quick, guys. Let's fresh this. What do you think of music with no lyrics? I do not listen to music. I would say lo-fi is the only music I listen to with no music, with no lyrics. Specifically, the Critical Role lo-fi playlist. They have playlists 1 through 6 is something I listen to. Besides that, I very rarely listen to music with no lyrics. Like, I don't listen to like EDM or anything without lyrics. Very rarely. I don't know. I enjoy lyrics. There's times, I would say I prefer music with lyrics over not lyrics, but I don't know. That's like kind of my answer. I kind of like country music. I don't love country music. I don't hate country music. Country music, in my opinion, is kind of mid-tier. New Celestia Gear, Wizard 101, Reddit. Shadow, what do you think of music with no lyrics? Basically, the Boots and Water are pretty good. The rest is slightly worse than Waterworks. Are we sure it's slightly worse than Waterworks? I don't know. Comparing my numbers, I'm not sure. Big Salgo drops the wand, deck, and pins. Hat robes drop from Mithra. Either the ring or a theme is Calypso. I don't remember. I don't know if I agree with this person. Guys, I've learned a really important lesson. Don't trust people on the internet, okay? Just because someone says something with authority, like it's slightly worse than the Waterworks gear, don't trust them. I mean, I do think it depends what you're aiming for. Like, for me, guys, what am I aiming for when it comes to gear? Objectively, I'm aiming for damage over survivability, because I really think, what do I need to do? I need to survive. Defeat Shark Lieutenant. Okay, let's go defeat the Shark Lieutenants. Top song at the moment? That is a wonderful question. What is my top song at the moment? I don't know. I can look it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. That's my top song at the moment. Bada bing, bada boom. Venom. Give me Venom by Little Sims. I've been listening to that a lot lately. Jump the Line by Harry Belafonte, which is a very old song. That's also a song I've been listening to a bunch recently. Basically the entire Brent Faiyaz albums 1, 2, and 3 I've listened to all the time. Okay, you don't listen to music? Sloth, what's your top song? What? And when you say traditional music, what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean like traditionally like poppy music, or do you just mean like traditional music at all? Like you listen to, I don't really know where we delve out of that. Okay, I'm looking at this guy. They have they have upgraded his drop list. Guys, let's look at the bygone. I'm looking at the new wands, because you never get a new wand. So looking at the new wand, we have the... Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. We are gonna be farming some bosses. We are gonna be farming some bosses in Celestia, because this wand is 10,000 times better. And when I say 10,000 times better than the iron... Okay, not 10,000. It's really not. It just gives better cards. Which is why... Okay, it's not actually... Okay, let me be clear, guys. I hyped that up too much. It gives 2%... Wait. No, it gives 4% extra damage. It gives crit. It gives universal block. And it gives 4 pierce. Bro, I'm farming this wand. You know what, guys? We're going to do some farming. I'm still confused about the ring, though, because I really thought we got the right wing, but so be it. And then the deck. Do I even care about the deck? No, I don't. We don't care about the deck. Decks are just not good. I just listen to game music, which is usually without lyrics, but whatever there is a lyrics one, I usually like it more. Oh, okay, I see. So we're talking like, we're talking like, I don't know what an OST stands for. Official sound. Oh, maybe official. Guys, does OST stand for official soundtrack? Here's the thing, guys. If anyone knows the Genshin Impact Wish music, I used to listen to the Genshin Impact Wish music a lot, just because I loved the Genshin Impact Wish music. I thought it was so peaceful, so nice. It was an absolute vibe. That was one of my favorite things to listen to. Okay, so it does stand for original soundtrack. Okay, that's good to know. That's what I was thinking. Well, was I thinking that? Maybe. I was like medium thinking that. Okay. What is my game plan? My game plan is I want to farm this wand, and I want to farm the ring, and I want to farm the Athame. Why? Because they are dramatically better than anything I'll get later, and I think they'll make my thing better. Do I really want to farm gear? Not real. I will admit, guys, I'm not the biggest gear farmer, but you know what? I'm going to be a big person. I'm going to farm it. Mushu soundtrack top tier. I don't know about that one. But it's not bad. Oh, you have Shadow. How have you been enjoying Genshin? Guys, I played Genshin. I've played a lot of Genshin Impact. I think Genshin Impact is an objectively good game if you spend 0 money. I think once you spend money on Genshin Impact, it's not a bad game. I just don't think you have to spend money. I really think you can get the most out of Genshin Impact without spending money. I do think that, in my opinion, I think like the first 3 worlds are really good. Past that, objectively, the game kind of lost me. But I did enjoy the beginning of the game a lot. And I think like Genshin Impact, in my opinion, is worth like a solid 50 hours of gameplay. Past that, I think it just depends if that's the type of game for you. For me, I kind of lost interest just because it just kind of, it turns into a grind fest, and the story just was not getting me. Because there was way too much dialogue that I personally didn't encapsulate me. Mind you, if it gets you, it gets you. Everyone's different, and that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. I used to play it years ago, but I don't remember crap. I do remember. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. We're replaying. Well, that's, there's I will admit, I think Genshin Impact, the one nice thing about Genshin Impact is they've only added like quality enhancements. So I think that objectively a new player is always going to have a better experience than had they started the game like previously. Is the story good? Yeah. I think the story's decent. It's better than my opinion than you'd think. It's definitely not perfect, but I think it's pretty interesting. Like there's definitely some interesting elements. There's some parts of the story that I do not care about at all, and there's other parts of the story that I'm really invested in. I would say, Sloth, the overarching story, right? Like the story that you go from like if you imagine Genshin Impact, there's like a bunch of countries that you visit. And if you imagine each of those countries are like Wizard City, Crocotopia, Marleybone, I don't always think that the stories within those places are that interesting. Like Marleybone versus Crocotopia, one's more interesting than the other. But I do think that the storyline that goes through all of those, right, from Wizard City to Dragonspire, I think that is a good one. And that's what I like a lot about Genshin Impact, which I think is a lot. And Genshin Impact has good lore. The new registration is amazing, by the way. Here's a real shout out Spooky. What do you mean by new registration? The new registration, Genshin Impact. Let me see if I just look this up. Whoa, excuse me. Region. Oh, are you really I am caught up. I actually, Spooky, I had a Genshin Impact moment on stream. I am caught up. I have done all of I don't remember what it's called. I've done all of it. I kind of enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked it a lot more than Fontaine. I did not enjoy Fontaine. Fontaine, I actually found mind-numbingly painful. Fontaine, I actually was my least favorite world of all the worlds I've done. But I liked Sumeria. I mean, did I love the story? No. But I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't like the final mission in Sumeria. I personally did not enjoy. But I think Sumeria is pretty, and I think this music in Sumeria is good. I like how I remembered it. Bada bing, bada boom. Guys, hey, there's one thing I am. I swear I'm gonna murder autocorrect. Nah, it's okay. Don't even worry about it, okay? Guys, I am trained to read through autocorrect, okay? I'm just literally built different, built better. That's how it is. Okay, guys. God, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm, like, legitimately actually excited to farm in Wizard 101 because it's new gear. Bro, this makes me so happy that they dropped new efficient... That didn't bring me joy. That did not bring me joy by any stretch of the imagination. I really do wish I crit. I will say, unfortunately, I'm not exactly... I like Liu. I don't know how to pronounce it. I kind of did. I enjoyed... I enjoyed that world. I think I really liked Mondstadt. I liked Mondstadt. I really liked the Frozen Mountain, which I know that's like a sub-world. And then I kind of liked Imuzima. And then I kind of like Lilu. I don't know. There are parts of it I enjoyed and the parts I didn't care about. Wait, what in the world? Squished? How in the world did you squish my emo? Hello, Dying Peach. How are you? I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. Dying Peach, do you like Froyo? Okay, do you like Froyo? I'm just biased because of Zon. Guys, and here's the thing. I can't pronounce his name either. Zhongli? I think that's how you say it. That's fair. That's fair. I totally get that. Here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, you know, Inazuma, yes. Am I biased? Yeah, I have my bias. My bias is Raiden Shogun, okay? My queen, my baddie, my love, my wife. You want her, you wish. You could never have her, okay? Over my cold, dead body, crying from my cold, dead hands. My first 5-star that I got, my 50-50, my carry, my queen, blah, yada, 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 a lot of obsession. And so, not that I really find her that interesting in the story, because she's objectively really not that interesting, but I care. Froyo, disgusting. Froyo as in frozen. Bro, has not a single person heard of this acronym? Bro, I'm about to... Here's the thing, guys. If I get enough subs where I can make more emotes... guys, I'm gonna make a frozen yogurt emote, okay? I'm making an emote that says Froyo equals frozen yogurt, bro, because this is crazy. Oh my god. You know what, guys? That's why I need to have a subathon. The only reason I need to have a subathon is so that I can get enough subs at one point so I can unlock some more emo slots. Because I need some more emo. Yeah. Okay. Locked in, mentally prepared. Let's heal myself. Because I can't believe that dungeon destroyed me. Okay. Here's my game plan, guys. We're gonna get through this. I don't know if I can do the Trial of Spheres by myself. I don't know if I can do the Trials of Spheres by myself. I'm gonna try. I've never gone to a frozen yogurt place because I feel like the workers are going to judge. What? What? What do you mean gonna judge you, Dying Peach? How in the... Bro, I don't think a single... Can I be real here? In my opinion, I had my healing pad on too. Guys, I didn't do enough damage and I had Madame Coco on. Guys, can I be real here? Madame Coco's kind of fake. Madame Coco isn't clutching like Madame Coco used to clutch. Bro, I'm gonna be real here, guys. They don't care. Why in the world are they judging? Guys, if I worked at a frozen yogurt place where you guys served yourself a frozen yogurt, you know what the only thing I'd be doing? staring at my phone. Okay, I'd wait for a customer to come up. I'd be like, oh, hello, would you like to check out now? Yeah. And then they'd put their, like, you know, tiny little container of frozen yogurt, and I'd be like, that's $16. And they'd be like, how is this $16? A tiny thing of frozen yogurt. And I'd be like, buddy, I just work here. You know what I kind of want to... Guys, here's the thing. I don't have detonate. How do you get detonate, guys? Where in the world do you get detonate? That's what I want to know. I've seen so many jokes of Raiden versus Raiden, and Raiden wins, and it's Raiden Shogun versus Raiden Metal Gear Rising. Oh, and I have no idea who Raiden Metal Gear Rising is. Raiden Metal Gear Rising. I've never seen Metal Gear. Is Metal Gear fun? Guys, let me know, okay? Because technically I always need games to play on stream. If you think is that a fun game? Is it a cool game? Is it exciting? It looks like it has old graphics. And I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I hate old graphics. I'm not built for that. Stylized is different than old. Stylized is different than old. Wizard 101 has stylized graphics. I'm also maybe a little bit addicted to Wizard 101, okay? It's really fun. Ooh, okay. You know what? Guys, that'll be on the list. I will say, do I have 6,000 games on the list? Yeah, I do. But guys, here's the thing. As I stream more and more, I'm gonna slowly go through more and more games. I will say the one other thing I kind of want to do is I know some streamers, they make a list of every single game they play on stream, and then they rate it, and I feel like that'd be kind of fun. I can do Trail with you if you need. If not, I'm gonna stay in bed. Oh, Trial. Oh, stay in bed. Dying Peach. This is meant to be my solo character. Okay, this game is just meme culture. Oh, guys, can I tell you guys something that's really embarrassing? And my friends make fun of me all the time. Guys, I do not get internet meme culture very well. I am not really with it. Okay, guys, I'm not hip. I'm really out of it. And sometimes my friends say that I shouldn't try to be a streamer because I don't know meme culture. And I think that's kind of fair, kind of not. By the way, Metal Gear Rising Revenge music is God tier. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, but Dying Peach, this is meant to, because, like, obviously last time I just went through the entire game. So this time, now, mind you, let me be very clear here. I say that I am not doing the Avalon Final Dungeon by myself. I'm not doing a lot of Final Dungeons by myself. But the Trial of Sphere, objectively, I think I could do the Trial of Sphere by myself. Like, there's certain dungeons I would never try by myself, but, like, this one I'm willing to try by myself. And there's just, we're gonna, like, Avalon, I don't know if I'll try the Avalon dungeon by myself. That might be the point where I cop out. But I think this one, I think the Trial of Spheres, I can maybe do it. The music in game is so good, I can't do this enough. You know what? Bet. Let me write that down then. Let me write that down. I will give it a listen at some point. Let me pull up my notes, guys. Let's see. Content ideas, feedback, stream content. What I have two content ideas, guys. I'm so I hate that my second notes are so unorganized. Music recommendations OTS. Metal Gear Rising Revengers? What in the title is that? Okay, bada bing, bada boom. I already put a convert. And you know what, guys? Here's the thing. Sometimes you gotta put two converts. Okay, sometimes you gotta come strapped. Okay, you gotta come prepared. I got backup plans. Do you have backup plans? No, I didn't think so. Why? Because you didn't come prepared. And guess what? That's gonna backfire on you. Not gonna backfire on me. Why? Because I came prepared with two backups. Guys, I really want this wand. Okay, guys, here's the... Now, Waterworks gear, I think I might farm for is the gear set. Because I know the Trial of Spheres is going to be really hard to solo, and I think farming the Trial of Spheres is just going to take a while, and it's definitely going to be longer than Waterworks. I don't know how much longer than Waterworks, I just know it's going to be longer than Waterworks. Whereas, and I'm not really sure it's worth it, I do personally believe the gear is better. And I can double check here, because we have the, well, I've looked at the ice gear. What is it? It's called Atavis gear. So let me look up the Atavis gear on the wiki and see if it has it. Oh, oh, wait, guys, this is the guy who drops the wand. Oh, no. Is this really the guy who drops the wand? Oh, my, guys, this is a nightmare of a farm. Wow, they really said, and we don't, it's only a nightmare of farm, because I have to do, this is so many bosses. Drop the wand for me. Drop the wand for me. Drop the wand. Guys, fingers crossed it drops the wand. Please, 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 please.
Big Salgio drops the sun of Celestia when he falls.
It did drop the ice deck, which is not wrong. It did not drop the wand. I do not have the crowns, right? Because this would cost me 60 crowns. Damn, bro, that really sucks. Speaking of games and music, I know every single song. Oh, I actually know a song from Undertale for the simple fact that you know what, guys? Do you think I can farm this dungeon? I don't think I can farm this dungeon. I actually know a song from from Undertale because I played on Beat Saber. It's a song against the spider boss in Undertale. It's a very fun Beat Saber map, guys. I would highly recommend it. Okay, so good news. Oh, okay. Well, let me try to finish Celestia first. Which maybe that's dumb if I finish Celestia, because then I don't get Spellaments. But then at the exact same time, I don't. Here's the thing, guys. Do I care about Spellaments? No, I don't. Okay. Do I not? I don't. No, I don't care about Spellaments. Let me try to do the Trial Spheres, and then I would 100%, guys. I am so down for support when it comes to farming this gear. If y'all are willing to support me, Trial of Spheres, Wizard 101. Do I really think it's worth farming? Medium amounts. But I'm not farming this by myself. Spider Dance, yes. Spider Dance is by far my favorite song in Undertale. Okay, let me do this. Now, this is the Trial of Spheres, right?
Will it help to shine?
Oh, I forgot I have to do these puzzles. What is this puzzle? Huh? Is this a puzzle where I turn one on and then the other ones turn off? I feel like something like this, right? And I turn this one off, that one turns off. Okay, Oh, they all turned on. Oh my god, we solved the okay, a puzzle, guys. Wow, that was so hard. Guys, what happens when the stars align? That's a great question. I think the answer is, really magical things. Oh, wow, I'm really only having to press these once? Ooh, the stars aligned. Magic. It's just unfortunate, right? Because I have to fight 4 bosses for the wand. I have to fight how many bosses? You only see wisdom when they see eye to eye. Guys, do you think it's all the heads need to look in towards themselves? I have to fight 4 bosses for that, and then this is the Trial of Spheres. Now, I do know the final boss of the Trial of Spheres is very hard, so I'm a little concerned. But guys, you know what? Here's the thing. If you can't do a challenge, what can't you do? Wow, I'm really nowhere near the right level, which a little tough. Okay, so this is the first boss. Now let me look up. Astra Evus, Wizard 101. I know he has a cheat, but what is his cheat? At the end of the first round, he'll summon 3 minions. During the first 2 rounds, he will cast a 90% tower shield on himself. He will cast a 90% time as long as his minions are alive. If a minion is defeated, he will no longer cast a thing, but until he resummons them 2 or 3 rounds later. Melt can dispel this cheat. Pierce or Steel Ward can be used to remove it. Oh. Melt or Pierce? What? Let's take a gander at what. Okay, so I have none of those. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a bunch of damage. And then my thought process is as follows, guys. Basically, we're gonna hit with an empowered dragon to take out the minions and deal damage to the boss. And then we'll hit with an empowered Oni. And he has 4,000 HP. He does not resist fire. I think this strat should theoretically work. I would, however, love to set up a global... I can summon a minion. I would love to set up a fire. This will maybe work. We'll give it a shot. We'll see. Oh! Hi! Demi-Claude, how are you? I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. You know what? Guys, let's give the minion a shot. Is this the new Celestia post update? It is the new Celestia post update. Which I'm pretty sure is just gear, right? Was there any... Guys, should I read the patch notes, guys? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Maybe I should read the patch note. I wonder why people don't believe me when I say, can you really call this a hotel? I didn't receive a mint on my pillow or anything. It's a legit fun song. They probably don't believe you because that's the most ridiculous title I've ever heard to a song in my life. Demi Lovato. But you know, maybe it is a really popping song. I will admit, guys, this did consume all my pips, so I'm not really sure. I think they increased the difficulty overall. Well, that was not what I needed to hear, but okay. Celestia, let me look this up. Wizard 101 update, patch notes. Because I know they added the new gear. And that's what I've literally been talking about is the new gear looks really good. So that's really exciting. However, the new gear farming it seems kind of like a pain. So I'm not excited about that. Where in the world are these patch notes? Why am I only seeing Celestia? March Magic Weaving. Rank 4, new spell elements, housing. Guys, can the housing gauntlet just come out? That would bring me a lot of joy. Is if, I just need the housing gauntlet to come out. Celestia improvements. Here we go. Teleporters. Oh. Guys, do you think there's teleporters that there weren't previous? I didn't even notice there were teleporters. Mob stats have been updated to follow our current combat difficulty model. Mob decks have been modified to replace particularly problematic spells. There is a new auctionable gear set that will help players remain competitive without requiring them to stop and farm as often. The Celestia set bonus gear is now optional. We have also modified the drop rate to relieve those of previous overwhelming bags. There's a new level 60 epic gear set with pin slots that drop from several bosses. The level 60 pins drop at 60 bosses for dual school affinities. Additionally, second chance chests have been added to a few bosses. Oh. That is a, oh my god. You know what, Shadow? That is a very cute emote. That is a very adorable emote. Okay, so no one's attacked, which is great on their turn. The new auctionable gear set. What is the new auctionable gear set? Is that just the Celestia set bonus gear? Because that really doesn't seem that helpful, unfortunately. But maybe it is. Okay, so that's the gear we can auction. And then the epic gear says the gear I want. Bro, ugh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I will say, fortunately, I do think if I have a max level helping me farm, I really won't have an issue getting the gear. It just obviously requires to have a max level farm. But, you know, luckily, guys, hi, chat. And I might be, I got you, Famine Sloth. I appreciate that one. Okay. So let's, you know what, guys? Let's just hit with the meteorite. There's no point of not hitting with the meteorite because it'll take out all the minions and also get rid of the shield. There's a reason not to hit with the meteorite, and the answer is it's not worth it. Hey, I'm exhausted. Worked longer than expected. Hello, Dorito. Hello, hello, hello. I am sorry you had to work longer than expected, but hopefully overtime? Hopefully? We get some overtime, which is always nice. I don't really know. And Dorito, I hope you're able to find some rest. I hope you're able to eat some good dinner, some good food. Oh, okay, Leprechaun. Guys, you know what? I don't respect the Leprechaun. Guys, I did not respect the Leprechaun because it took out my minion. Okay, let's see. There's 3 bosses in this? Oh, guys, guys, I'm a little concerned now. I did not realize at all there were 3 bosses. I'm not gonna use Dragon because I think this is worth it. Oh. So a little bit, maybe 5.5 hours is more than I was originally scaled for, so maybe a little bit. Okay, okay. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed. Guys, this is not. He uses it 90% every turn unless you have a blade up. Oh, that's not bad. He takes away his tower shield if the towers are up when you have a blade. Oh, okay. So the second boss, not as bad. Spam smoke screens until you blade her trap. When you blade her trap for the first time, she puts up a single smoke screen on the caster. Okay, so that might be a little bit tougher. But we're still gonna try, guys, and I have faith. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. And I think with a fire dragon, right, we should get a good amount of second damage. I guess that's the nice part about fire dragon, is we should get a good amount of secondary damage on the boss, hopefully. We didn't crit, which, not great. Not great by any stretch of imagination. Guys, that 1% pierce. Okay, hey, don't sniffle at it. Okay, 240 damage, not bad. We got that dog. Oh, not the, something. Okay, oh, well, here's the thing. At least it took out the shield again, which is good. Yeah, we really, the out crit was a little tough. It's a little no bueno. Okay, let's calm down. We don't need to be doing all that. Now we have, it says 2 to 3 turns. That's not a lot of turns, guys. We're gonna try to hit with an Oni if I can. I don't have pip conversion. Oh, guys, this is tough. This is tougher than I want. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna quit my solo journey. I will acknowledge that, guys, my level of commitment to struggling against bosses in Wonder 101, it's basically proportional to my level of commitment of struggling through this game, which is not very high. Guys, I'm not a struggler, okay? If you're wondering who I am as a person, it's not a struggler. I don't really like struggling. I don't really enjoy challenges. I kind of like just doing things the easy way. I'm an easy way out person through and through all the time. And so to that point, like, if there's a chance, I didn't get a power pip. Here's the thing. I can fairy. The issue is he's going to summon his minions. If I crit Meteorite, this might do enough. I don't think it will. But the issue is if he puts up a tower shield, I'm going to lose. Okay, you know what? Sloth said it. Sloth said it. Crit Meteorite, crit Meteorite, crit Meteorite. Crit, 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 crit. Please. Okay, so Sloth, you're literally debating my existence. You're wanting me to lose, and I will... Guys, I actually don't blame Sloth. What I blame is myself for not carrying a side hit. I blame myself for not carrying a side hit. Dorito, I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much. Dorito, I hope you have a very nice sleep, and I hope you wake up tomorrow feeling rested and not sore. Okay, guys, here's what I would say. We need to carry a medium hit. That and also my power pip chance is hot. Also, guys, I don't think the minions